Those around you, enjoy the show. Welcome to Midsummer Scream. Over the course of a decade, Queen Mary's Dark Harbor became a legendary Halloween event, bringing the fear not only to the Long Beach community, but luring haunt fans from all over the world. After lying dormant for 4 seasons, this fall, the spirits will rise again. Please welcome to the stage 2 of the evil geniuses leading the charge on bringing back your favorite haunt. From 13th Floor Entertainment Group, Regional Manager Amy Holloman. And Director of Special Projects, Brett Bertolino.
Queen Mary's Dark Harbor is Southern California's premier Halloween event. This event existed for 10 years, up and through 2019. This was a wondrous decade of sinister stories, sensational scares, spectacular sights, sliders, stages, shows, and spirits, and stories that we believe still need to be told, and more stories that are unknown that we cannot wait to bring to you this season. But first, it's critical that we honor the past, and we would like to acknowledge that there has been thousands of people who have worked on this project, and we want to honor them. If you are in the room today and you feel comfortable, please stand or raise a limb so you can be saluted for the hard work that you did on Queen Mary's Dark Harbor. Please stand or raise a limb. Thank you. And now, we have the honor of picking up the torch and lighting it once again to bring you Dark Harbor, the Spirits Rise! All right, let's do it, Brett.
Awesome. You know, just like all of you, Amy and I are big fans of Dark Harbor. Both of us got our haunt careers started on the East Coast at an old abandoned prison in Philadelphia. And even though we were on the other side of the country, we both came out to see Dark Harbor on multiple occasions. And we were in awe of this amazing event and have so much respect for the people that got us to where we are today. And we're really excited to tell you tonight a little bit more about what we have in store for our 2024 season.
You could see we were just babies in those photos. I actually fell in love with the event so much that I joined the team in 2018 and worked at Dark Harbor myself. You can see me here in ops mode. I have my camelback on, moving around the harbor. And then you see me on the other side in Sugar Skull makeup, which right out the gate, we want to get you guys some announcements. Dark Harbor has a tradition of, on November 1st and 2nd, celebrating Dia de los Muertos. And we're bringing it back. That's right, this year at Dark Harbor, November 1st and 2nd, we'll be celebrating Dia de los Muertos. We hope that you come before Halloween to see Dark Harbor, and then come back again to celebrate this important tradition with us. Oh wait, can I go back one step? I can. Then this picture in the middle, well, I took that of a whole bunch of fans ready to enter the gates. And we know there's a lot of fans out there of Dark Harbor. If you've been to Dark Harbor, if you've ever attended Dark Harbor, raise a limb. Yeah, like you heard Brett say, we're huge fans. And if you haven't been to Dark Harbor, but you want to check it out this year, go ahead and raise limb and let me hear you scream!
Lots of new victims. So fast forward to today, Amy and I both work for 13th Floor Entertainment Group. We're really proud to work on this project, and we want to bring out our president and CEO, Chris Stafford, to say a few words.
What's up, Midsummer Scream? I can hear all of you. I can't see very many of you though, but anyways. Hey, before we get started, I wanted to take a second and just give a shout out to David, Claire, Rick, Gary, the whole Midsummer Scream crew for putting on this amazing event for all of you guys. They do an awesome job, and I think they deserve another round of applause for getting that alarm to stop.
Yes. Give it up. Well, Chris, this is a pretty exciting project. We're curious, when this came up, what were you excited about? What kind of challenges did you think we might face?
Yeah, I think what I was most excited about is just like you guys said. I've been watching the event from afar for a lot of years. I mean, first and foremost, some of you may know I started as a big Halloween and haunted house fan. So, admiring the event from afar, I think, brings the excitement of being able to bring this event back for all of you fans. I mean, that's first and foremost. I think in addition to that too, because of how the event closed kind of abruptly, it left a lot of people that were affiliated with the event, actors, staff, without a home to haunt. So I think bringing back their haunted home is one of the things I'm most excited about.
Absolutely.
I think you asked about challenges. Challenges, much like you're all applauding for the event, there's a long history of this event. It's been here a long time and it's very iconic. We want to be able to pay respect to that, make sure that we're doing it right by you guys, make sure that we're hitting the things that you guys like, bringing back those important things. And I think that, Brent and Amy, you couldn't have a better crew to be doing that for you. They've been countless hours of research, making sure that they're bringing back the things that you guys, love so much about the event. I think the other challenge is, it's been 4 or 5 years since the event closed. So how would Dark Harbor have evolved? What would Dark Harbor look like today if it never closed? And so instead of starting, where the event closed, more so starting where would that event have been 5 years in the future from when it closed? And I think that's a huge challenge. But
it's an opportunity too. And I think, if you look at the events, not just around Southern California, but around the world in the last 5 years, technology has evolved, show technology. Like, it used to be cool when you saw one laser, you're like, whoa, a laser. And now there's like lasers and then fire that shoots over here and here. So we want to up the game at Dark Harbor this year and bring it 5 years ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, I think, wanted to also give a shout out to all of the folks at the City of Long Beach and at the Queen Mary, because they've been incredible to work with on this so far. As many of you know, we got to know them through producing Shacktoberfest at the Queen Mary the past couple seasons. Yep. And so through that relationship, I can tell you guys from day one, they made it crystal clear to me it was their intent to bring Dark Harbor back for you guys. So with that, I want to bring out Tasha Day from the City of Long Beach.
Come on out, Tasha. Tasha is the manager of special events and filming.
And she's going to talk to you a little bit about Halloween in Long Beach and also, what the Dark Harbor event means to the city and also the demand that they've seen from you folks to bring it back.
So the city is super excited to bring the event back. I have been with the office for, a really long time. I predate Dark Harbor. So when Dark Harbor went away, we were, it was hard because the ship had closed and we had lost the event, but the intention was to always bring it back. It took us a little while to get there, but we're back and we're excited.
Absolutely.
Yes. Thanks, Tasha.
So, we are committed to honoring the history, the tradition, and the stories of Dark Harbor. And I want to thank Chris and Tasha for being on stage with us, but we're going to turn our attention now to the future of Dark Harbor and talk a lot about the 2024 season. And we're going to kick things off by showing this year's event trailer for the first time.
All right, when we were putting this project together, because there's so many iconic characters at Dark Harbor, we decided to pull in our company's character expert. Want to bring up to the stage Faust. If you guys don't know Faust, he's our general manager of House of Torment, as well as a member of our creative team. Faust conceptualizes characters and designs scares, which sort of led off from your past on, sci-fi's special effects makeup series, Face Off. So it was obvious, like, this guy's been on Face Off. He knows how to make awesome characters. Dark Harbor needs awesome characters, has awesome characters, maybe needs a few more. So we brought Faust into the picture.
It was awesome, that you contacted me. Being with Torrent for over 20 years, and then even like the first time that I haven't been to Dark Harbor since it's open, but the first episode that we filmed at Face Off was on the Queen Mary, which was cool. So when we started talking, I was like, I would love to do that. And costumes being pulled out from the belly. It was Star Romano pulled them out. We started looking through them, going through them, seeing what we needed to tweak, what we needed to add. I started to do the research, like they were still, amazing, beautiful costumes, they still look great. So it wasn't doing that too much that had to be done to them.
Right, I know, I remember Faust he's looking at these costumes, he's like, well, the first step is definitely cleaning her. But I was really impressed how some of them were not salvageable. And he had looked at all these photos. He's sending me research photos of all these things I remember from Dark Harbor. And sometimes, the characters in different years appeared in different iterations. So we had to make some decisions of how we want to portray Dark Harbor this year. And Faust, you're very helpful in that process.
Awesome, thanks. Yeah, and so my favorite character out of all of these, that was fun doing the Graceful Gale. I had to get that bottom just right, the color. And from the tater rig to the even the ringmaster's wig, trying to find the correct one. Even that was a little taskful. But for me, it got to understand and appreciate the actual loyalty and love y'all have for this haunted house. Like I said, that means a lot to me with working with Torment, because I would treat it the same way. So seeing that here, since I've gotten off the plane, and hey, why are you here? To hear my accent. Where are you from? Austin. What are you doing here for Dark Harbor? Oh my God! Is you coming back? Yeah, check out Midsummer Scream this weekend. And it's just so cool. But I think out of all of these working with them, I really got to know the characters by working on the captain. Just finding every little detail, making sure every metal was right, making sure it's the correct hat, making sure everything lined up, with that character, and even down to, I noticed he had a beard. Sometimes he didn't have a beard, but it still looked, it was an imposing character, and I wanted to get it right.
So Faust was restoring these costumes for our character reveal videos that we've been releasing. Have you guys been seeing those? I'm a little jealous of Faust and Amy because I was not at the photo shoot. You see some of the photos here. But Amy was texting me little clips of pictures as these characters were coming back to life and little videos. And even for me, just seeing them, it was kind of an emotional moment to see the spirits rise. So Amy, can you tell us a little bit more about what it was like to be in the photo shoot with these characters for the first time in over 4 years?
It was. I remember, when I saw Scary Mary scurry out of the green room, it was like seeing a ghost come back from the past.
I have footage of that too.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I think Faust has a lot of footage I don't know about. And then, of course, seeing Graceful Gale just in the chair, getting the amount of makeup that she requires, was like seeing this glorious debutante come back to her throne. You know, there was a lot of chills. Like, I got a crush right away. And I was like, you're working. That's a ghost. That's a human playing a ghost. Oh. But I think we all know the allure of Dark Harbor, right? It's so special, and it was really awesome being there that day when we did that. And still, you know, at the press event where we got to see Ringmaster come out was another special moment. So it's really heart-touching while spine-chilling.
And we're happy to have all the characters here this weekend at our booth. But for me, seeing the videos of Graceful Gale was really special. She was one of my favorite characters since I came and visited, and I really enjoyed Soulmate. So I was particularly excited to see her come back to life, or to come back. And we want to welcome her back to Dark Harbor 2024.
Are there any fans of Graceful Gale out there? We're very excited to bring her back. Thank you, Faust. Thank you, Faust, for coming up to the stage. So, Brett, in the beginning, when we opened up those pictures when we were a couple of years younger, we saw you on the swings, so let's assume that you like rides. Tell us about the swings at Dark Harbor.
I'm a big ride fan. I love amusement parks. And, you know, I think for many of us, a ride or, a night at Dark Harbor was not complete without a ride on the swings. You saw a picture of me riding the swings at the very end of the night with pretty much no one else on them. But as we were planning Dark Harbor this year, we were talking to lots of fans, thinking about what are the iconic elements that need to return. And I think each of us, if we think about what Dark Harbor is in our mind, we all have our favorite characters, our favorite mazes, our favorite rides. We're not trying to take Dark Harbor back to a specific year or a specific date or a specific night. That's one of the things I love about live entertainment is every time you visit, it's a different experience. But I'm happy to say that we did get the exact same sinister swings from the past. They'll be at Dark Harbor just like they were in the past. But that's not all. The Ringmaster this year is going to bring a collection of some unique rides to Dark Harbor. You're seeing some pictures now of Scary Mary's Ghost Rider. This is a carousel that we are currently fully restoring in Yuma, Arizona, doing it from top to bottom. Our team is taking all the horses, they're stripping them, they're refurbishing them, they're painting them a white gloss, and then we're outfitting this entire carousel with Scary Mary graphics, with a custom blacklight package inside and out, and all the horse eyes are gonna light up. It's gonna be like nothing else you've ever seen, and it's unique for Dark Harbor. And so the Ringmaster this year is returning to Long Beach. You know, you're gonna hear that laugh. And with them, they're not only bringing this unique collection of rides, they're also gonna be bringing with them a brand new maze, Big Top Terror.
kids say today, if YK, YK. Available at Dark Harbor 2024. It's wonderful to see you. Aren't you excited for this momentous resurrection?
Welcome back, Ringmaster.
Thank you, Amy. Let's give a holla for Amy Holloman. And our Maestro Bertolino.
Too kind, too kind.
It's these persuasive individuals who have talked us back into coming to Dark Harbor. You know, children, the haunt world, as you know, it's like the mafia. You're never truly out. You keep trying, but they keep pulling you back in.
It's so true. Well, speaking of pulling you back in, you're coming back to Dark Harbor. We're very excited.
I needed a gig, Amy.
What are some things we can expect for you to bring to Big Top this year?
Oh, well, I tell you, children, since the plague, I'm not as sweet as I used to be. Some of my hobbies are a little more horrible. Some of my diversions are a little more demented. So we're very excited to bring back our brand new Halloween carnival to the Majestic Queen, full of some very creepy curiosities and some new creatures and characters. I can't wait to introduce you to, children. Are you going to come and visit me? Yes, and there will be death-defying stunts. Yes, here's hoping for some midway mishaps.
Maybe not. Safety first, still. Let's keep safety
first. Safety first.
Important.
Oh, by the way, your emergency exits are located at the back of the room.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. We actually, you're still working on the safety SOP for us, right?
Yes, the SOBs. Yes, I am.
Okay. Why do I think we might have to do that, Brian?
Yes, we're ecstatic to be back, children, and I tell you, it warms my heart to see so many of my haunted family here. Some of our freakies, yes. I may get a little emotional, children. And I tell you, as Amy and Brett have said, we acknowledge that we stand on the shoulders of the creative giants that went before us, and that we will honor our past, embrace our present, and look forward to our frightful future. Who's with me?
Yes! I'm with you, Benny. Well, we're really excited about Big Top. I know it's, you were saying you're bringing back your, I don't want to say it's dusty, but Dust Bowl era style circus.
I'm not going to lie, a little musty, a little rusty, a little crusty.
And I think what's cool this year is that, as you've been telling me about Halloween, you're so excited about it, is that you're bringing a twist on a circus. So not just your red and white with clowns.
Oh no, not just your regular song and dance seltzer down your pants, no.
That there's something a little darker, something more curious, and
You'll
some
have to
sort
come
of
and
secret.
see.
Wonderful. We're very excited about that. How do you feel right now?
I feel fantastic. How do I look, children? Well, you know, it's during the plague I did lots of Zumba. Lots of Zoom prov. Yes. Kept me in shape. Shape.
Well, there's another chair next to you.
I'm afraid if I sit down, I might not be able to get out of it.
Yep. I mean, should we? You like to fill? No need to sit, but don't you like to fill all the seats?
Oh yes, of course I do like to fill all the seats. And children, please come and visit us down in the Grand Ballroom, where you're having a marvelous time here at Midsummer Scream. It's better than ever. And here's to all my Midsummer Scream boyfriends and girlfriends. I love you all.
Well, do you think your friend is ready?
Shall we bring out you-know-who?
I think so.
I think it's time.
Well, you know, as soon as I bring out you-know-who, I never get to say anything anymore. Children, I am ecstatic to introduce this very special spirit to you. I think you know who I mean, perhaps. I first met him as I made the maiden voyage on the Queen in 1936, yes. We met in the observation bar where I was singing. And he was, at the time, he was just a merely seaman. First class. First class. We made a connection then, and our devoted relationship has persevered through the decades. Please give a warm welcome to Captain, my Captain, the Captain!
Let's hear it!
Stage left with you.
This is what happens when you
Ladies
miss
and
rehearsal.
gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Dark Harbor's back, baby! Oh my!
Oh yeah.
Look at you, Ringmaster. You.
Well, hello, Captain. I must say you're looking in shape.
Thank you. You look old.
Oh. Flattery will get you everywhere.
I know. You know what I realized backstage as I was waiting. We've gotten on in years a little bit, haven't we?
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. We are both greatly altered from
I
that
know.
time we first met.
I totally took bladder control for granted. I should have peed before I come on stage.
I
was like,
told
no
you.
way. Oh wait, that's too much
Told you where
information.
those depends.
For our new friends here. Hello, last name Captain, first name there. There we go. Hello. Last name Captain, first name there. Hello. Yeah.
Good to see you again,
Yeah.
Captain.
Yes, indeed.
Captain, I think we've actually met before.
We have.
Don't you remember me?
The answer to that's probably in the script, isn't it? Hold on. I should tell you, I don't really read scripts. Let me see.
Any answer he says, you know it's gonna be
enters,
strange.
Ringmaster banter. Yeah, we did have a bit of a banter, didn't we? Do you remember me? Says Amy. Amy! See, yeah, totally. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Totally remember you, Amy. Yeah, we were up front. You were out when we did the opening ceremony.
Yes.
2018.
Yes.
That was such a hoot.
It was.
Indeed it was. Look at that. Oh. The opening ceremonies, that's my favorite. Really. What about you, Ringmaster?
Well, we've had some good times out on that rickety, whatever they made us. They made me walk across this tiny little board. Then I had to go over a big crevasse and get up onto the stage. But it was well worth it. The showbiz, it's glamorous, yes. But we have had some good times up there welcoming the crowds.
Yeah, you're not really selling it there, are you? What was that?
But I hear it's going to be bigger and better than ever. The opening of the gates.
That's right.
It is. Because, I mean, my favorite part was opening the park every single night, right? Did everyone enjoy that? Yeah, you did. But I want to go bigger and better and huge. Kind of like, you know, like when the Queen Mary had her maiden voyage, right? Look, all these people